Right, guys. So basically, we're back to square one on how to connect the Bluetooth speaker. So what I'm going to do, what I always do on my phone, basically, is if you're watching this video, what's this video about? Well, basically, I'm trying, I'm trying to get the Bluetooth. I'm trying to get the DualSense. I'm trying to get this dude connected to the Galaxy Z Fold via Bluetooth, so I can also use the speaker, the Bluetooth speaker. But for whatever reason, it won't go into pairing mode. I can't get it into pairing mode, you know. So I was using my Steam Deck that's on Windows to put this into pairing mode in the hope that it would connect here. But then the phone said if it's already in pairing mode with a different device, that's why it's not connecting. So I need to get the DualSense into pairing mode and then to retry the Bluetooth on the Samsung Z Fold. If you're wondering what it's sitting on a wireless charger. Why is that? Because every time I connect this with a USB cable, it cuts out the sound of the game I'm trying to play. So the whole point of the video is, can you connect the DualSense controller PS5 gamepad to the Galaxy Z Fold via Bluetooth and play a game you having sound at the same time while you play with the DualSense controller via Bluetooth and play the game on your phone with sound without this DualSense controller being recognized as a speaker of some sort or audio device, which then messes up the whole setup of playing the game in the first place. You understand? So, like I said, I always come to these smart search things, and then I'm going to type this in and try and find a solution. Like, I'm going to put here how to connect uh, DualSense, because I want to put it as DualSense to it. You see, it's already saying. You see, look, iPhone, Steam Deck, Steam, Bluetooth, wired. So it's all here. Okay, to PC. So I will put here to Samsung phone. To Samsung phone. So let's see. I'm actually googling this because I can't do it. Look at that. I've googled it and it's actually saying to connect a PS5 DualSense controller to a Samsung phone, you need to activate the PS5 controller's pairing mode by holding down both the PS button and create button, uh, the little button to the let's say the little button to the left of the touchpad. So it's this one. And until the bar starts to flash blue, go to the settings menu on your Samsung phone, select the PS5 controller on the Android phone. Check that the controller has been connected successfully. The PS5 controller will appear in your connected devices. Right, so it says to activate pairing mode, hold by holding down both the PS button, right? PS button and create button. Okay, so the this is the create button, is it? The PS button. So I don't get this. So what do we do? Do I? Okay, no, look there. I got it. I got this. This is crazy. I got this. Okay, so I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the create, but I was pressing that one there. It hasn't come out though. Come on, this is in pairing mode now. It's gone solid blue though. What's this connected to? Oh my god, it's connected to my to my it's connected to my Steam Deck. I don't need that. Oh my god, it's connected here now. It's gone here. You know one thing, there's an update on Windows. I'm gonna allow this to update. Yeah, it's gonna restart, right? There's a Windows update, guys. So I'm gonna put this back into pairing mode. How do you do it? No, this thing is going off all of a sudden. I really need this. I was doing it the wrong way actually. Right, so this says to activate PS5 controller pairing mode by holding down the PS button. So I have to hold this down and then the create button, which is this one, um, until it says the little button, until the light bar starts flashing blue. Right, so there you go. Wait, it's not flashing blue though. Okay, so what's happening in the background, guys? I'm gonna show you what's happening. That's a Steam OS. This is Windows. And just to show you guys that it does say, please keep your computer on your 20% there. So this is Windows. This is the Windows Steam Deck that I keep talking about when I say yellow Steam Deck. This is what I'm talking about. That's Windows. So that's restarting. The problem is every time I try to put the gamepad now into pairing mode, it's actually connecting to my Steam Deck, the Windows one. So I'm trying to not allow that to happen because I want to connect this to my Samsung phone. So it says press PS and this. So it's gone. Come on. I don't want this to connect to my Steam Deck again. I mean, I don't mind that it connects. That's good, right? But I want it to connect here. Why is this not working? It's just going solid blue now. So it's already, you know what? It's already paired with the Steam Deck. It's not coming up there. I don't get this thing. It says activate the PS5 controller pairing mode. It says you need to press create button. The create is there, and then this one. Okay, let me do another scan, and then I'm gonna press. So I'm trying to get this into pairing mode, guys. If you understand what I'm trying to do here, trying to do this pairing mode thing, but it's just not working for me for whatever reason. Let me put this back into there. It's in this thing. You see, it's blue. Why won't it connect?
Now connected to GeoTrans.
Oh, come on, man. It's gone blue again. It's actually connected to my Steam Deck now. It's connected to my Steam Deck, and I'm like, the one that's connected to my Steam Deck is, you know, one thing. I've got two dual sensors. That is connected. So let me try this one. This is my yellow. This is my yellow Steam. My white one. Thing gamepad. I don't know why it gets smudges. Right.
Now connected to GeoTrans.
You hear in the background, that's my Windows Steam Deck. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. It says PS. There, you see, it's flashing. But it's still not doing. Why is that like that? And that thing there for scanning, it's not like scanning properly either. You see that? It's just gone blue, right? I don't get this thing. So why won't it connect? That's why I don't understand. Why is there no connection? I can connect this using a USB cable, but there's no sound. You understand? I want to make a video where I can play the game and have this thingy. It says no devices found. That's impossible. So what am I doing wrong? It's gone solid blue. You know, like I said before, this white one was always connected to Steam Deck. So I am trying to get this into pairing mode, but I do need this phone to connect somehow. How? Okay. My whole point is, I want somebody to make a video of them connecting the DualSense controller to a Samsung phone. It doesn't have to be the Z Fold. It can be any other Samsung phone, but they have to connect it using the DualSense controller, and they need to play a game, and there needs to be sound on the game of the Samsung phone. So it has to be a Samsung phone, and it needs to be a DualSense controller. And I bet you no one will be able to do it. If I can't do it, I'm just saying, if I can't do it, then there you go. So there's my Windows Steam Deck. It just had an update. I don't know what the update's about. It's gonna ask me to sign in. Let me see if I can get on-screen keyboard, because last time when I tried this, it just gave me a messed up keyboard. You see, look at the keyboard. Do you see what I mean? Look at that keyboard. This is Windows for you. I don't know what's happened to the keyboard. This is why I had to use remote Chrome desktop last time. So what I'm gonna do now, that's my Steam Deck. I'll need to use Chrome remote desktop from here. This one is just easier to use, guys. I could use my Oppo Reno, but then I did show in a different video that it's not as, I prefer this one, and it's smoother on this one as well. I do prefer this one. So all I have to do here is go there, press the blue, show keyboard, and then I need to type in password. I need to unlock my Steam Deck. So there you go. It's done. And it's gonna unlock the Steam Deck now. Is the video about Steam Deck? No, it's about Fortnite. But I can't get the thing to for whatever reason to connect via Bluetooth, and I do want to connect. I don't know. My Steam Deck's going rather slowly for whatever reason. Right, the Steam Deck's on. So this is the Windows Steam Deck, guys. So just to show you that that's my Windows Steam Deck. Yes, you understand? So that's the Windows Steam Deck, and you see DualSense X. None of this stuff is running on Steam Deck, Steam operating system. So I don't want people to say this is both Steam OS and Windows. It's not. I'm not dual booting. This is all Steam Windows. This is a Windows Steam Deck. It's got nothing to do with Steam. Of course, I've got Steam running in the background. I cannot have my Steam Deck working without Steam, obviously. But I'm just saying basically that I do not use Steam. You know, I don't use Steam on this one. I mean, the Steam operating system. Steam operating system is on this dude here. So if I just put the camera like this, Steam is over there, and then this is Windows. You understand? So why the camera is pointing in this direction? Because what I'm trying to do is play a game on my Samsung, and at the moment it's not letting me do what I want to do for whatever reason. I just need to exit out of these programs because if I don't, it's just gonna be using some power from my device. Right? Let me jump into this. Oh, this is CC Cleaner. No, no, I don't want this thing. I don't even know why I jumped into that. I don't want that thing. I want the other one. What's the other one? Where are my other programs? There's a program that always starts up. I don't know why this didn't start up. Right. So why is it that I'm not playing the game right now? I'm not playing the game right now as a direct result that I cannot for whatever reason get I can't I for whatever reason I cannot get right. That's my overclocking utility, guys. That's the overclocking utility that I do use on the Steam Deck. Yes. So this is the overclocking utility. I'm just getting that started up. Sorry if it seems like everything's going in different directions today. Like I keep talking about one thing and doing something else. What's this? Apex Legends. All right, I've got that already. Okay, let me jump into this program. Need to set this to minimum. It's gonna give me the alert that it's on minimum, and then I'm gonna do clean memory. It's gonna do that for me. Then I'm gonna jump into this just to make sure that it is running on minimum. So basically, as you can see here, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get it to zoom in properly. I'm using I'm using for core parking 5%, frequency scaling 5%, turbo boost 5%, and for performance 10%. Why is it set so low? Because I'm not playing games on my Windows Steam Deck. So gonna click apply, and then it's just gonna make sure that it is running that. You see 1.3 gigahertz, 55.8 degrees Celsius, and then it's like hitting 5% for utilization for RAM. This is the overclocking utility I use. Can this go higher? Of course it can. It's got that's low power mode type of thing that helps me to sustain the battery within the Steam Deck. The other thing is, why isn't Steam starting? Right, it helps me to sustain. Wow, that's crazy. It's not even starting up properly. Right, I need to start Steam up again. It helps me to sustain the battery of the Steam Deck. It also helps me to I don't know. It's just a good thing to have. I don't know what's happened, guys. I need to restart this thing. Steam's not working for whatever reason. Now I have to restart this thing, so it's gonna restart. That's Windows 11 Pro for you on the Steam Deck. Is it good to have? Well, at the time, yes, it was good because I used to play a lot of games like Halo games, a lot of multiplayer games. But nowadays, with the Game Pass around GeForce getting very good games, Epic Games launchers also getting a lot of good games these days. I mean, it's not like you need it anymore. You don't really need to have Windows as much as you would have had to have it in the past. You understand? But I'm just saying that it is always good to have on Steam Deck. At the moment,
Now connected to GeoTrans.
I'm trying to get my DualSense controller to connect to my Samsung phone, and that for whatever reason, it just will not allow that to happen via Bluetooth. I can connect this with a USB cable, yes. The problem is it then doesn't allow me, for whatever reason, to. Oh, there you go. Juice, there it is, DualSense. Yes, I need you to pair. Yes, there, we got it. We got it. We got it. Yeah. My God. Check this out. It's connected. Oh my God. Look at that. Look, guys. We have been successful. Look at that. It's connected. DualSense, DualSense wireless controller. DualSense wireless controller and obviously my Bluetooth speaker. So we have been successful. And if you're wondering what this is, guys, that's a wireless charger. That's wireless charging. Why is it there? From the beginning, because I was trying to. I cannot. I can't play games. Like I couldn't play Fortnite properly using the cable because one, it was. Why is it doing this again? I don't know, man. It's acting weird now. I do want to play the game now. I don't know. Okay, it's not okay. Wait, what's this? Wallpapers. I don't want wallpapers. Okay. Yes, gonna jump into Bluetooth. Right. So guys, I'm now gonna jump into the game. So all of this struggle was to enable sound. So finally we got this connected, but I do not know if sound's gonna be produced via the speaker. So I don't know if this is the speaker. It is connected to the Samsung, but I do not know if it's gonna produce any sound for the game now. Right. So there we go, guys. That is connected fully to the Samsung phone via Bluetooth. So we were successful after 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 long hours of trying to get this thing to function to work. So what's happening with this dude? Right. So I
Now
need
connected to GeoTrans.
right. I need to get my there you go. Guys, we have been successful after 2 hours. Sound. Yes. Check this out. It's working. It works. Oh my god. So that's my Windows Steam Deck with Cyberpunk 2077 decal, and this is a Windows 11 Pro on the Steam Deck. Right, guys, we have succeeded. So, is it possible to play Fortnite with sound using a DualSense controller? Yes, it is. And can you also power your Samsung Galaxy Z Fold while playing Fortnite on your phone? Yes, you can with a wireless charger, of course. So I'm happy because it has worked. Yesterday when I played this game, I played it without any sound, and it was how can I put it? Come on. To say the least, it wasn't a perfect experience. It wasn't the best experience. I don't know if I can get this everything in the shot. Let me do this. I want to try and lift this camera up just a bit, if you'll let me. I want to get a good angle. So I want this to show. I don't know what else I can do if I move it just a bit. And then my hands, hopefully can be seen that I am controlling this using the DualSense controller, because that's the whole point of the video, is to show that I am playing this game using a wireless charger on my Samsung, and I'm using Bluetooth all on the DualSense controller PS5, and I'm using a Bluetooth speaker for sound. So can you play this on your phone and charge your phone at the same time? And can you have sound on the game? Yes. Yes to sound, yes to can you control the game? Yes, you can. You can control it. You basically would be using a DualSense PS5 gamepad. Guys, I've been trying to get this to work for 2 hours. 2 whole hours. My last 2 videos would not show me playing games because all I've been trying to do is to get this to work. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't connect the DualSense controller to the thing. It wouldn't connect the DualSense controller to my phone, for one. I couldn't get the phone to recognize the DualSense controller. So how did I get it to connect? Well, basically, I needed to trick the, I don't know if you can call it a trick. Basically, what I have done is that I have, well, okay, it's showing a crate. Where's the crate? Somewhere up there. So basically, what I have done, oh my God, I need that one. Yeah, that's the one I need. Basically, what I have done, where's the thing? Oh, it's on the roof. All right. Wait, I need this. How do I get creative mode? Right? Yes. Oh my God, I'm down again. What's going on? Right. Okay. So basically, right, I think it's on the top, guys. That was pointless then. Ah, no, I used the wrong one. So basically, what I've done is I basically had to. Oh no, I'm doing all this and the it's down here. I found it. That's so weird. I found it down here, guys. So basically, how did I get it to connect? So it would allow me to basically get the gamepad to be recognized on the Samsung phone. Well, basically, what I had to do is I have 2 Steam Decks. One of my Steam Decks is on Windows, basically. So I put my Steam Deck into pairing mode on the settings, like to pair the, you know, when you want to pair anything with Bluetooth on your Steam Deck. Like I said, I've got it on Windows. Oh, come on. Oh my god. So I've got one of my Steam Decks on Windows. So what I did basically is, because the Samsung just wouldn't recognize the DualSense controller. So what I've done basically is I've gone to my Steam Deck. I've gone onto my Steam Deck, and then basically I've gone onto my Steam Deck, and then basically what I've done is I put it into pairing mode for Bluetooth devices. It's then gone into Bluetooth devices, like to connect. Right, I'm gonna have this. I don't want that thing. Right, I've gone into Bluetooth devices on my Steam Deck. Like I said, I do have two Steam Decks. One is on Steam, the other one is on Windows. So the Windows one, I basically used it. Wait, you know what? Don't need this. I do not need this. I do want this one. Right, so I've gone into my. I need this car. Right, so I've gone into my Steam Deck. Come on, man. Where's this machine gun thing? Right, there we go. I've gone into my Steam Deck, into Bluetooth and devices, right? And then basically I've gone into the devices thing, and then I did eventually manage to get the pairing thing on on the on the gamepad. So eventually it kind of went into the pairing mode eventually. You understand? But it took me a period of 2 hours just to get that to work. Because why I'm saying 2 hours, I was trying to do it just by just by thingy. Where's this thing at? Oh my god. Someone's here actually. Someone is around. Wait, I can do this one. Right, so basically what I've had to do is, because the Bluetooth thing wasn't working properly, connecting the DualSense controller PS5 gamepad to the Samsung was not allowing the connection. For whatever the reason was, I don't know what the reason was. It just wouldn't connect. So I've gone to my Steam Deck that's on Windows. I got two Steam Decks. One's on Steam, the other's on Windows. The one on Windows, I went into the settings. I went to add device. So as it's gone into the Bluetooth sharing thing and it's recognized the gamepad, that's what's allowed it to go into pairing mode. So the more and more I was doing that while my Steam Deck, fortunately, it was being updated, right? So it's already paired with the Steam Deck, but because I kept trying to connect it to Bluetooth, and it is connecting kind of to, it was connecting to the thingy. Where's people at? Oh wait. That's one of ours. Sorry. So basically, as it has already paired on, as it's already paired on with ooh, oh my god, I didn't realize I was going into this thing. So as it's already paired with my Steam Deck, the one that's on Windows, like I said, I got two DualSense gamepads. I got the blue one and the white one. I think that kind of helped me that kind of helped me to go into the pairing mode on the Bluetooth thingy, the gamepad. What I'm saying is, I think it then, oh my god, I think it then allowed me, if I say it that way, let me say it the other way. I think it then allowed the connection for Bluetooth to happen. Do you understand? Because it was refusing, it just wouldn't let me connect to Bluetooth. Oh, what's this to do? It just wouldn't allow me to connect to Bluetooth using the basic function, which is the DualSense controller with the Samsung phone. Nothing was happening. Yes. So basically, what I'm saying is, it just wouldn't allow me to have those functions. It just wouldn't allow me to have those functions. Oh my god, I wanted that red fish. Call me again. So it just wouldn't allow me to have those functions. Do you understand? So basically, like what I'm saying, it just wouldn't allow me to have to have that that function of sorry, I was wondering what was happening. What's going on? I'm getting shot here. Ah, damn it. You see what I was holding? The shield thing. I thought I was holding a gun until I realized. Okay. Okay, so basically, let me choose a gun. There's people down here. Where's people at? Oh, damn. So basically, what I'm saying is it had already connected to Steam Deck. Steam Deck was going into its updates because it's on Windows. There's some updates that it had to do. It's actually on Windows 11 Pro. So as it's as it's been updated and already connected to this DualSense controller, I think that's where the advantage came. So it was trying to reconnect to my Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck is going into its updates. I'm just saying I don't know what was causing the problem, because from what I know, it should have been straightforward. Because I have connected this to my iPad Mini. So I have connected this to my iPad Mini, and I've never had that problem of the DualSense not connecting properly. Ah, damn. So, like I said, I've never had that problem before using the iPad Mini to connect to the DualSense. The only problem I've had is when I try to play games. I mean, I've not played Game Pass games, but I mean basic games like someone right underneath me. They didn't see me. Did you see that? I got them, but they didn't see me. Oh my god. I think they were surprised. Ah, damn. So what I'm saying is, I've never had this problem of a DualSense controller not connecting to one of my iPhones or my iPad. But when I tried with the Samsung, for whatever reason, it just wouldn't connect. So I think as my Steam Deck is trying to update itself, and you know, with Windows, it needs to keep restarting and all of that. I think during the process of it restarting and the DualSense wanting to connect, I think during that whole process, that's what's allowed or helped me to then get the device into pairing mode. And the whole, to put the long story short, I don't know what was stopping, I do not know what stopped my DualSense from connecting to the Samsung, because the Samsung phone is in good condition. It is connected to various other devices, so I've never had that problem before. You understand? So I've not had that issue before. Ah, damn. I've not had that issue before with like connecting my, sorry, with connecting my DualSense to, you know, I mean, when I say DualSense, I'm talking about the gamepad to the iPad Mini or to the iPhone or whatever. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. Maybe I'm the one who didn't understand the whole procedures and stuff. But basically, you see, that person was shooting from the top. So basically, that's what I'm saying. Long story short, if you know how to put your DualSense into pairing mode, you shouldn't have a problem using Bluetooth to connect the Samsung phone. But it did actually say, in the settings of Bluetooth on the Samsung, on my Galaxy Z Fold, it did actually say if it is connected to another device, if it's connected to another device, it would not connect properly. Do you understand? So it was saying if your gamepad, so it recognizes something about this. So it recognizes that it's trying to connect to something, but it says whatever you're trying to connect, right, needs first to be unpaired to what it's connected to. So that was the whole point of going to my Steam Deck and then trying to unpair from the Steam Deck to get it then paired to this. But every time I tried to pair it to this dude here, it would just go with the blue bars, or it wouldn't even pair, it wouldn't even go into pairing mode. So at first, I think on all the videos, I was pressing the share and this one. But then when I went into Google, you see, I had to do a Google search. So when I went into the Google search, this is when I found out that the correct way of doing it, I'll show you guys the correct way, because maybe I did it the wrong way. You don't do it here. You're supposed to do it here. You see? Like this. That's pairing mode. The PS, this one, and this one. You're supposed to press this first, then this, and it goes into pairing mode. Do not press here and here. I did it wrong, so I think that's why it didn't connect. So when I did this and this, it connected to the phone. It went into Bluetooth mode, and then it connected. I've got that on this video. And the whole point of that is because I wanted this to connect as well. I needed sound. So the sound is coming from the Bluetooth speaker, not from the phone. And why is that? Because when I tried it the last time to connect this using the USB cable, it took the sound away. So I wasn't happy with that, you see? So I'm able to play this game. Everything you see here I'm doing, I'm actually using the gamepad to do. So the whole basis of this as well, the other thing is, every time I was playing this game, it would drain my battery. So as you see now, it's not actually charging. So it is on a wireless charger. I need to check to see why that is the case. I think it's because of the way it's sitting on this device. You see, it's glowing. It's glowing at the bottom, and there it's charging. You see? So I have a good setup, guys. I have a nice setup here. I have a very good setup. I have this phone connected to a wireless charger, and it's charging in the background. And I do have the DualSense gamepad that I'm using to control the game, and it's working flawlessly. Like I said, I think the mistake I made is I pressed these two buttons instead of pressing the PlayStation button and this one. That's how you get into pairing mode. And I think the other mistake I made is I kept pressing these. Nothing was happening. When I pressed here, the PlayStation and this one, suddenly went into pairing mode, and it allowed me to connect. But like I said, even though I was at times doing it the correct way, because like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this pairing mode thing. Even though I was getting that blue thing line, it still wouldn't connect. Do you understand? For 2 hours, it wasn't connecting. To the point that I was starting to talk about other things than what I was meant to be talking about, which is the game. So that's why I'm saying that if you don't know how to pair your DualSense controller, it is the PS, this PlayStation, press this and press this button. The one next to the D-pad is this one here. All right? So if you don't know how to do it, press the PlayStation and this one, and it's going to pairing mode. If it is not connecting for whatever reason, if it still won't connect, then the next best thing you can do that I think is, if you've got anything that allows a Bluetooth connection like a phone, if you've got a different phone, or if you've got I don't know what else you'd have that will allow Bluetooth, and then what you need to do basically, I think, is try and connect it to something else and see if the problem is, like, are you the one who doesn't know what they're doing? You understand? You get what I'm saying? The whole point is finding out if it is your DualSense controller that's got a problem, or maybe it's just you who doesn't know how to connect it. Like me, that's why I'm saying the benefit of the doubt should always go to your gamepad, that your gamepad does work, and that maybe the only issue is basically that you don't know what you're doing in terms of trying to connect your DualSense gamepad to your phone. The other solution that I'm going to give you guys may lie in the fact that sometimes if you're trying to if you're trying to connect, if you are trying to connect, if you are trying to connect, oh, check this out. If you are trying to connect a, if you are trying to connect your gamepad, your DualSense controller, I'm talking about PS5 gamepad here. If you're trying to connect it and it's still not connecting, even though you're doing it the correct way, then the other solution I would give is just try to, connect it to a different device in your house that actually allows, the, you know, like for example, like what I'm saying, try to connect it to something else that allows the connection for someone's coming, incoming. Yes, first kill, isn't it? Look, first kill. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah, got two people already. Oh my god! Wait, wait. So this gun is badass. Let me run away from here. They're gonna come back for revenge. I know. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm running away. I think I was running a bit too fast. I need the shield thing. So basically, what I'm saying is, if it's still not connecting to your phone for whatever reason, then the next best thing for you to do, that I think you should do, is try and connect it to a different device in your house that also uses Bluetooth, just to make sure that it is not your, um, it is not your, you know, your phone that has the problem. Like I said, my DualSense controller does connect to my. It will connect to the iPad Mini, but it just won't connect. It wouldn't connect to the Samsung. So that's why I'm saying that. Let's see, is that ours? That's one of our dudes. So where are these people at? So that's why I'm saying if it's still not connecting, it could just. Is that one of ours? It's jumping up high. I'm trying to click on it. Yeah, there you go. So it's not one of ours. I was right. Now he's made his own thing. So what I'm saying is, if it's still not working, then get a different device and try and connect this DualSense gamepad to that device by pressing the PlayStation logo and this. They call this the create button. It's this one here next to the D-pad. First press this one, then press this for as long as it takes to get these blue flashing lights on either side of your gamepad, and then it just go into your Bluetooth device, whatever you're using, iPad or your phone or whatever you're using. And if it's still not connecting, the other way I did it. Wait, I think there's someone around here. The other way I did it is that, you know what? I'm just sitting here, I'm wasting time. Okay, where people are moving this way. The other way I did it is I used my Steam Deck to get the gamepad into pairing mode, and once it had actually paired to my Steam Deck, and it was in pairing mode, then I used that opportunity to get it back into pairing mode, so it would go. You understand? So it was not connecting to this, but it would connect to my Steam Deck, the one on Windows. So as Windows was getting an update, my what you call this, my Steam Deck was updating. It was turning off and on. You know how Windows goes. So as that's going on, this thing, my gamepad eventually would allow me to then to go into pairing mode. So it was like going into pairing mode and coming out of pairing mode. Do you understand? So what's going on? Ah, look, he got me, I got him. So what I'm saying is, as the Steam Deck's going on and off, this thing here was then going into pairing mode. So I thought to myself, since it's going into pairing mode, and I don't want to reconnect my Steam Deck, I actually want to connect my what you call this? I want to connect I would like to connect my I would like to connect my sorry, I would like to connect my my Samsung phone instead. What's that thing? Why is it making that weird noise? Oh my god. I don't know what happened. So basically, as it's not connecting, either way I'm doing it. Of course, I was doing it the wrong way, but eventually, when I was doing it the right way, it still wouldn't connect. That's why I'm saying that the other way you could do it is trying to trick, well, not trick it, but try and get it into pairing mode by using a different device. But what I was trying to do was I didn't want it to connect fully to my Steam Deck. You understand? So so as ah damn, as what I'm saying is, okay, if you guys can understand what I'm saying, this thing was still not going into pairing mode. Yes, the first time I did it the wrong way. But the second time I did it the correct way, it still wouldn't go into pairing mode. It still wouldn't pair with the Samsung. So what did I do? I used a device that, for me, I've got two Steam Decks. One's on Steam or operating system, other one's on Windows. So the one on Windows, it's easier for me. I just wanted to add device in settings, which is obviously going to be like add device would be the like the Bluetooth thingy, and as I'm doing that, ah damn, I was trying to get grenades. So as it's trying to reconnect to the Steam Deck's on the updates. So as it's on the updates with Windows, you know how it is. It keeps turning off the device as it's updating, right? So that was the advantage I took. So as it's just doing those updates and restarting the Steam Deck that's already paired with the DualSense controller, I'm now on the sideline trying to get this dude to connect to him. So as it's in pairing mode now it's accepting the pairing mode. Suddenly, it's allowed me to connect to my phone. End of story. So the whole point of what I'm saying, to summarize, is if it's still not going in and you're doing it the correct way, then try to get it into pairing mode by pairing it with something else that is recognizing the DualSense. But in so doing so, you do not need to then. I'm trying to get that guy. I'm trying to get him. I hope he doesn't see me. You see, they're right there, all over there. But I don't know if someone's gonna eventually see me. You see, I got killed, but I at least showed everyone where they are. They're all there building. So what I'm saying is basically is if for whatever reason your phone is still not allowing the connection, or your phone is looking searching but not able to see the DualSense, try to get a different device in your house that will allow that connection to happen. If you've got an iPad mini or an iPad on the side, try to get that connected. Even if it is connected, unpair it. Like unpair it, remove it from your devices, and then go back into pairing mode. The whole point is you need to get this into pairing mode. So you could be doing it for a device that does not recognize the DualSense controller. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe it will recognize an Xbox controller, but it doesn't recognize the PS5 controller. You understand? Maybe it will recognize a PlayStation 4 controller, but it won't recognize your controller. Yes, I got this person with a sniper weapon. Did you see that? 2 shots, I got him with a sniper. Wow. Crazy. So what I'm saying is, just because it doesn't connect with your phone, it may connect with your iPad. But the whole point is not to connect with the iPad. The whole point is you need to get your sorry for the shaking, guys. You need to get your PS5 gamepad into pairing mode. So the whole point is just trying to get this thingy. Where are all these people at? Trying to get that guy, but it's so hard to. Damn it, it's far away as well. Oh, someone got me. So basically, if it's not recognized on your phone, get something else that will recognize this. The whole point is, once this gets into pairing mode, you press PlayStation and this one here next to the D-pad. Once it gets into pairing mode, don't connect the iPad. Get your phone, get it to scan for Bluetooth devices, and hopefully that will solve your problem. So the whole point is, get something else to get your DualSense controller into pairing mode. And once it is in pairing mode, you will have another way of connecting your... Ah, damn. This guy keeps jumping. I don't know why they jump in this game. So that's the whole point. If it's not connecting to your phone, get something else that will get it into pairing mode. Once it's in pairing mode, do not connect the device you're using. Use your phone. Just scan Bluetooth and connect your phone. That's it. That's what I did. I used the Steam Deck. And presto.